And let's farm some resources. We also have to turn up our effects intensity. Getting hungry, but not quite yet. Not seeing any gems here, but okay. Not seeing any gems out here either. That's not a good sign. There should be tons of gems out here. Why you no have gems though? Am I glitched for gems? Should I relog? I've seen this happen a handful of times before. There's simply no gem spawns on the map. Maybe we ignore the gems and just focus on the fish and take it as a sign? Maybe. I want my fish though. We should be farming indoors. We need to get inside a cave. Into a cave we go. Fishy, fishy, fishy. So we need these fish so that we can optimize the conversion to mend the family. We need 150 grandmother tokens, and if we don't, if we don't like try to optimize the way that we farm the resources here, it's just going to take forever. Similarly to like Rania Crystal Farm, we need 1,000 of both in order to obtain that scene, which we just purchased yesterday. And yeah, we want to make a good, efficient go of it rather than like a very dull and double time farm. Like, that's not good. We don't want it to take twice as long. Essentially what we're on about. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Oops. There's many layers to this farm. Nomalon is probably one of the more difficult resources to get in the Cambion Drift. Now that could be different if farming maybe Arcana, Isolation Vaults, but I'm not entirely sure about that. This area feels a little bit dangerous, so I'm just gonna pop that out there. Get some kills to clear this up, and then we'll get back to fishing. There's a bladder that's very important from these fish, and I don't remember which one drops it. I think we might be in the wrong location for it. But that's okay. Fish in general are still very useful for the conversion. But it's that particular bladder that helps to mend the family most often. It's the thing that we're missing. Just doing it consistently is kind of enough. But it is always best... well, it is more optimal of a parsing to, like, you know, get the meat and potatoes that are required to convert. Mending the family is a weird one. It's not always available, and when it is, usually we're missing something, so we have to kind of just be mindful of that as we go.
You were not supposed to massacre it.
It is hot, hot, hot. The wiki has been wrong recently about where exactly we need to be, like, farming that particular bladder also, which is weird. Flagellicite, I think, is the name of the thing that we're after, but I'm okay getting variety. And we already mended the family earlier today, so that's nice. No gems. There it is. That little thing. So that little thing gives a bladder that converts during the mend the family portion of the exchange. It's very fast and it's very small. But it gives us what we want. Having a resource drop chance booster is very interesting for this, because it increases the amount of spawns that can occur, which is weird. No gems. Feels like a glitch, actually. Either way, we will go get the Volmer Foss available and then leave if we can't find any gems. There we go. Okay. Looks like we're good to go. Experiencing some pretty consistent stuttering here because of the heat, which is unfortunate. That's okay. Sometimes we don't really have optimal conditions, and that's alright. It's important to be grateful for what we got, eh? Hot day. I didn't want to leave the air conditioner on, and sometimes it's just better not to have, I don't know, sometimes the heat can be a bit oppressive, but I think it's just as troublesome to get used to just like purely air-conditioned environments. Alright, what next? To grandmother. First we cut fish.
You know what you're doing, so I'll let you get on with it. You wouldn't think you could fit that until next time.
Strip the sheets from off her bed, strip the skin from off his head. Bridegroom's bones ne'er shall wed. Oh, shall we?
No more, no more.
Well, can't be helped. Goodbye, dear.
Let's convert everything else and then check with grandmother again.
I was just dreaming about you, Ayatan. About how different things would have been if you'd never come here. I'm glad you woke me. See you soon?
Mining is an important part of the plan. Do you remember what the plan is? See? I knew we were friends. See? I knew we were friends. Mining is good. You're a good miner, Chip. Keep on mining. Be great. Do great things.
Need weapons? Of course you do. This is Damus. Remember, this... Don't go getting infested now.
Deimos is bewitching. And when you're bewitched, you're not paying attention. Then, this happens. Bye for now, you shiny thing.
Back to grandmother, see what we can do here.
Let's you and I have a chinwag.
Nice, good threshold. So we have enough to grab a new scene. We have only 3 scenes total to acquire here, and we're going to grab one today. That leaves us with 2.
I never could persuade them to throw anything
Let's
away.
make sure it's the right one.
Plenty more left if you want a second helping.
Cool.